Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. This is WJOB Veterans Views Radio Show. I am your wonderfully grateful United States Marine Corps veteran co-host Connie Karras, along here with these fabulous people, Mr. Steve Bramer and Leslie Fernandez. How are you, ma'am?
I am well. How are you?
I couldn't be finer if I lived in Carolina. How about you, Steve?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good, yeah.
Excellent.
Nice September day. It's cold, cool outside.
Sweater weather.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Yes, and we are coming at you live from the beautiful WJOB Strachan Van Til Food Mart studios in Hammond, Indiana on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. And also we have a new YouTube channel where you can comment live. Just get the YouTube app and search for Veterans Views. That's veterans plural, not singular, because there is a YouTube channel called Veteran, single veteran views. You want to search for Veterans Views. And you can live stream us there, and you have the ability to comment live, just like the Facebook feed that we used to have. You can also go to our brand spanking new website, WJOB1230.com. That's WJOB1230.com. And you can live stream us, watch us there. And all you have to do is put in WJOB1230.com/watch-live. And there you go. And then you can go to our show. You do have to search for our show. There's a search bar, a search field. And just put Veterans Views in there, and the live streaming show will come up. You can also see us on demand at that same website. So all you do is go to WJOB.com, and you can navigate to the menu in the upper right-hand corner of the home page. You get a drop-down menu. Go to On Demand, click On Demand, and then Past Broadcasts, and then just in the search field, put Veterans Views. There you go, and you'll be able to see us on demand. All right, so we have a fabulous show today. Leon Wolick of Leon's Triathlon. We all know Leon. Leon was going to be zooming into the show this morning, but the busy bee that he is, he had an issue having some digital signs for his obstacle course that's coming up September 14th. Getting delivered right now. So he was going to Zoom from West Beach, but the folks delivering these signs can't get through to the beach. So he's having a little logistical issue. If he can join us by Zoom today to talk about the obstacle race coming up September 14th, West Beach, he will. Otherwise, we're going to talk about it and promo it. And before we go any further, we have to thank some really wonderful people. The folks who have been keeping us on air for soon going into 16 years. Steve, will you do the honors, please, sir?
Yes, we would like to thank these people for keeping the show going. We want to thank American Legion Post 16. They meet the second Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Munster Town Hall, 219-554-9166. Founding American Legion, Hammond Victory Post 168. They meet the first Tuesday at 6 p.m., 6849 Columbia Avenue in Hammond, 219-937-4264. Calumet Breweries, 6535 or Osborne Avenue in Hammond, 219-845-2242. Calumet Park Cemetery and Funeral Chapel, always supporting our veterans, 2305 West 73rd Avenue in Maryville. Call for special veteran savings on complete burial packages, 219-769-8803, or at the chapel, 219-736-5840. DAV Chapter 17, they meet the first Thursday at 7 p.m. at VFW Post 802, 5820 Holman Avenue in Hammond. DAV Chapter 80, they meet the second Friday at Cedar Lake, American Legion Post 261, Wind 3050 Washington Street in Cedar Lake, 219-386-2282. DAV Chapter 102, they meet the first Friday at the Fraternal Order of Eagles, 805 Elm Street in Valpo. Doors open at noon for claims, meeting from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Then claims will start again until they are done. 219-200-0404. Laborers International Union, North America 41, 500 Superior Street in Munster, 219-924-7922. Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 721. They meet second Thursday at 7 p.m. at VFW Post 802, 5820 Holman Avenue in Hammond. Family Dental Care. Veterans receive free exams, x-rays, and cleanings, as well as 10% discount on all other services. 7 convenient Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana locations, Chicago's east and south sides, Calumet City, Crestwood, Oak Lawn, Munster, Indiana, with their soon-to-be 8th location at 3929 95th Street in Evergreen Park, and their new location in Griffith that is going to be opening this year. Call 219-804-9329 to schedule your appointment in Munster, or go to www.familydentalcare.com to schedule at other locations. Ron J. Presser Insurance Company. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, health, business, and more. 7207 Indianapolis Boulevard, Suite 1 in Hammond. You can reach them at 219-844-0103. Kuziak
Construction.
1235 Summer Street in Hammond. 219-923-3007. Dave Kuziak Show precedes Veterans Views and airs every Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. So be sure to tune in to WJOB, JED TV, 104.7 FM, and 12:30 a.m. for your Friday morning programming.
And let me just interject there. The Tom Dabberton Show is on basically in the place of Dave Kuziak, who is on vacation for summer, but he'll be returning at the end of summer.
It was good seeing Tom this morning,
it was
too.
wonderful seeing Tom. Yes, go ahead.
And our newest contributor, Heroes Helping Heroes, Northwest Indiana, Heroes Helping Heroes, IN.com. Contact the founder, Rich Tokars, at realtorricht@gmail.com, 219-670-2501. And if you're needing help, 988 is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for all our Patriot partners, and they are growing, and we have wonderful opportunities to partner with us going into 2026. We also have a podcast now called Beyond the Uniform. And so we have podcast sponsorship possibilities, radio show possibilities, and let me add also that the podcast, formerly known as Veterans Views Podcast, has no affiliation any longer with the radio show due to its controversial content. And all of the views expressed on Beyond the Uniform podcast do not necessarily reflect the views of the American Legion, any other Big Four, non-governmental veteran service organizations, any staff of WJOB JED, and the sponsors and contributors of the radio station and or podcast. So I just wanted to put that out there, that we have a nice, beautiful new podcast, and we're talking about all of the things we don't get to talk about on the radio show. And the radio show is going to remain a nonpartisan, non-political place where we put first and foremost the veterans and our families in our community at the top, and make them a priority. We will always be about veterans. It will be showcasing our wonderful events that we have going on, not only in the Northwest Indiana region. We have a beautiful network of very, very strong and connected veterans, but we will also be talking about things that are happening legislatively. We will continue to do what we always have done for the last 15 going into 16 years, and Veterans Views Radio Show is not changing its format. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you want to be on the show, if you want to be on the podcast, write us, email us, veteransviewscontributor@gmail.com. Again, that's veteransviewscontributor@gmail.com. If you want to be on the radio show, if you want to be on the podcast, write us, beyondtheuniform@gmail.com. Beyondtheuniform@gmail.com. And at 9:30, we're opening up these wonderful phone lines so you can tell us what's on your mind, and give us a call here at 219. Anybody?
What?
219?
845.
1100. Let's try that one. Oh, we got to work on that. Okay. Let's
Oh, man.
Steve. 219. 845.
845.
One more time. 219.
845.
1100.
There we go. All right.
You got me choking over here, though.
Teamwork
man.
makes the dream work. We'll work on that. We'll work on that, Scotty and Mike. Okay. All right. Scotty and Michael, we got to do. Yes. All right. So I'll be Dennis Rodman. So
I got brain rot today.
yeah, you look like you were. You know what you're doing? You're on military.com, so you got some good stuff to talk
Yeah, I was
about.
reading something.
Yes.
I got me caught up. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you
And
know,
that was doing the same.
we got a lot of pressing stuff with legislation that we really need to talk about that's
Okay.
affecting our veterans. And so scroll through and find if you've got something. Before Steve tells us what he's got on his plate here for us to discuss, I want to mention again 988. 988 is a lifesaver. You can text or call it, those 3 digits. If you're in crisis, there is somebody at the end of that communication who really cares about you. If you are a veteran, you want to speak with a veteran, add a 1. So just do 988 and then add a 1, and you'll be connected to a veteran peer support person. Use this service while we have it.
I have a friend who does this work in Georgia. She's a peer support counselor.
Yes, yes.
For the VA.
Yes, and I want to also mention the American Legion Family USA 250 Challenge. We talked about this on the show before. This is, and I learned a new word today,
What is it?
Leslie and Steve. I love this show. I learned so much new stuff. This American Legion Family USA 250 Challenge is to celebrate our nation's semi-quincentennial, which is half of a 500-year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
250 years.
yeah, 250 years. It's called the semi-quincentennial. Say that 5 times fast. But anyway,
Wait. Who's
This is the-
250 years?
our country.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, next year, July 4th, next year, it's going to be the 250th celebration.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, right. It's 1776.
So now the American Legion has a family challenge. You remember we talked about this on the show a few times in the past
so
few
that's
weeks?
why they're doing it.
Yes,
Oh.
Right. So, and this is for the
Funny
whole
when
family.
things click in, huh?
Not only are the Legion family, but are all our communities. Get out in the community. Do something with the number 250. Do 250 volunteer hours. Do 250 miles
Push-ups.
for the year.
Over the course of like 3 months.
A whole year.
250. Knock on 250 doors
Right.
to say hello to your neighbors and reach out if there are people in your neighborhood you know that need help, whether they be seniors or differently able people, and they don't get out a lot and they're isolated and, they're shut in.
Absolutely, especially our seniors.
Absolutely, yes. So yeah,
I
so
don't know
that's the
about that one.
challenge.
I don't like talking to people.
We can't
Try
even
to
get
keep
you,
to myself.
Steve. We can't even get you to go to the breakfast.
I
out
know,
there
right?
for
I'm
you-
telling you, it's.
I
But
think
Steve, I'm not upset with you on that. I'm not a morning person.
I go inside when I see people outside.
will you make a deal with me and just go one time so everybody gets off your back?
Yeah, I'll go one time.
Just one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time for me too.
All right, let's go this next time because no, not this.
When's the next time?
I think it's the second Saturday of every month.
Second Saturday?
Yes,
I might
so-
be able to do that one.
You know,
Is that
Joe.
around the 12th? I think that's what my class reunion is, so I won't.
So well,
I
it's
need
going to
to
be. It's
Oh,
the
it'd be the
13th.
13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my class reunion in Pittsburgh.
Well, then let's choose October. I
That's
mean,
fine.
There's plenty of time to make
We had
October work, right? And,
Yeah,
and
we got
Absolutely.
time.
how can we say no when a crayon-eating Marine like Joey Payonk of American Legion 54 in Hobart extends a special invitation to us?
What is the crayon jokes?
Because Marines are, we're the first to fight, first to die. We don't have a lot of. There's like air up there. We're kind of dopey.
It's why they call Marines bullet stoppers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we eat crayons. We're nuts, right?
I mean,
I
obviously,
wear it
we're not going to
proudly.
be talking about ourselves, right? We got to talk about somebody.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because, us Navy people, we say, hey, you all get on out there and play in the dirt. No problems. We'll stay here on our nice little tight confined spaces on the ship. But at least we have a rack.
See, but and then I'm the opposite. I'm like, you know what? You can have the water.
Yeah.
You can have that cold water. That's all on you.
It's only cold when the heaters and stuff don't work. But usually we have hot showers, hot meals. The only thing we don't have are other people. You just have to look out at the horizon. I'm like,
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Being in the Navy, do you have to get in the water at all at any point?
no.
No, right?
Everybody, there's this myth that when people join the Navy, everybody think, oh, you can swim really good.
Yeah, that is.
Who have you known in history who swam an ocean?
Diana Nyad?
No, she swam a distance.
Okay. Not. Oh, you mean entire? I don't think that's ever occurred.
Exactly. So it
Right.
doesn't make any difference how well you swim. You can try to.
I get what you're saying.
Oh, you gotta. I couldn't join the Navy because I don't know how to swim. A lot of people in the Navy don't know how to swim. We have life-saving, techniques that we were
Yeah.
taught, in basic training that work, But who in history?
Touche. That's a good
Right.
point.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
good
like-
point.
Anybody can join. I think people in the Army and the Marines, you all get in the water more than we do.
Well, I got to be honest. I'm not a
Hopefully.
swimmer, and the swimming that we had in boot camp, that was difficult for me.
Yeah.
Right.
We had to like go in with our clothes, get out, with a
Exactly.
pack on, and then roll our stuff up in our sea bag and everything, right? And we're all wet and.
But think about what you said. You went in the water with your pack. Us Navy people, we go into the water with swimsuits on. We don't have to carry
You
all
didn't
of
go
that.
off a high dive with your M16 and a rucking something with all
No,
your
that's
fatigues
what the
on?
Marines and the Army is for.
Okay.
You all do that.
You guys don't do
We,
that.
we don't go into combat like you. We go into combat on the water, but not in the field.
Yeah, you're not the crayon eating type.
No,
so.
no. We just eat squids.
Okay.
and-
What is the corpsman? That's
That's
the,
the Navy.
that's
Navy.
the medic, right?
Right.
But then the corpsman, it goes with the
They
Marines
have-
on
that-
land, or how does that work?
Yeah,
part
they
of the
do.
Navy.
They have a corps. They're medics. Now, they are Navy, but they wear the Marine Corps uniform. And they are assigned to a Marine detachment.
Oh.
Yeah, so that if that's their command for 4 years, then that's who they're assigned to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I
so-
remember the corpsmen in boot camp and all those nasty, really, I had blisters galore.
Yeah.
Oh, and they were so wonderful, the corpsmen. I don't know what I would have done without them. They're
Right.
wonderful. God bless them. I want to have a corpsman on the show, or a few of them.
I know some in Virginia. Maybe one. In fact, the young lady, her grandparents live here in Chicago. She's stationed in Virginia Beach, but maybe we can get her to come in one day.
That'd be great,
Yeah,
please.
she's a corpsman. And the thing is, the Corps school is taught right up here in Great
Mm-hmm.
Lakes. So it's not too far from us.
Is that the only basic training naval station?
Now, for the Navy, it is. Yes.
That is the only one. Wow, no kidding. The only one.
Yes.
I always wanted to go to the they have a Christmas thing where the cadets come and they eat a Christmas dinner.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah,
And that people sponsored it. Yeah.
Yes, I've always wanted to go to that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find out this year. Maybe we'll go to that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your alma mater. Or how do you say that?
Right. Yeah. That's because I went there. I went to Electricians Mate A School up in Great Lakes back in '88, '89.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you know how we were talking about sleep apnea
Yes.
right before the show, right?
Yes.
Do you know that was one of 3 most denied conditions
Yes,
in
it is.
2025?
Yes.
I mean, it's just it's frustrating when I read some of these numbers.
It absolutely is. Do you think about, well, we all know the hours that we worked on a minimal amount of sleep
Oh yeah.
had to contribute to that.
Oh yeah.
I remember in basic training and then training afterwards, I could not think of this company commander, and he swore by this. All we have to do is give you 1 hour sleep. Like, who can function 23 hours a day? But we've done it so many different times, if not longer.
Yeah.
You know.
I wasn't the same after I came out of the military. After
No,
assistance.
right?
I
None
didn't.
of us
I
Like
never-
are.
you know everything. You put your body through so much.
Yeah.
Well, and the training for everything really is predicated upon sleep deprivation. Pilots, the medical
Yeah.
professions. I mean,
Yeah. You're expected to not go to sleep pretty much.
Exactly. And to be on high alert.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I worked in the engine room on the ship. When we were out to sea, we had to make sure, each of us had different watch stations, but my job was to maintain the ship's power. I couldn't do it without the boiler techs, the machinist mate, the engine man. We all had to work in conjunction, but if they didn't do their job, then I couldn't do mine.
Yeah.
So, and all of us are down. Now, this is the old Navy, so people who were in the old Navy, they know we had boiler rooms. large boilers,
Yeah.
very hot down there, extremely
Oh,
hot.
I could imagine.
And so
Oh,
you're
my
sitting down there. I'm
God.
watching a bunch of gauges to make sure. Okay. We're losing vacuum here. Okay. And you got to learn how to, on a snap, on a dime. Okay. Shut down non-essential stuff to keep the essential stuff up.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to keep your medical area up. You wanted to keep the kitchen area, the galley up. There were certain areas that had to be, maintained, ship's power in case of emergency. So you didn't go dead on the water,
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is when you're out on the water, all you can do is drill.
Yeah.
Practice. Practice makes perfect,
Yeah, so 219.
845.
1100.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, you know what I just saw? Hold that thought.
Sure.
As we were talking about Naval Station Great
Yeah.
Lakes,
Yes.
that the base north of Chicago, they've been asked by Department of Homeland Security for support with immigration operations.
I seen that on the
Yes.
news yesterday.
Yes,
They're
at the-
requesting parking spaces and
Yes.
they're requesting a lot.
And we already have Camp Atterbury in Indiana being used as a detention
Where's Camp
center.
Atterbury? I never heard of that one.
That's
it's southern
just
Indiana.
south of Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we feel about that? Should we be doing this? This is a step toward the martial law that does
I
have a
don't
lot
like
of us
it at
concerned.
all. I don't like it at all. I don't really want to get into my views on it, but what I can say is we have a lot of people who come to this country to make a better quality of life for themselves and their families. And if they're not doing anything illegal, let them do the work because now, okay, I'm a retired auto worker. They're having problems with getting stuff in stock parts and the tariffs. Now, a lot of this stuff comes from different countries into the United States. But as it comes into the United States, you have to have people to sort that stuff. So these immigrants chose to sort that stuff. That's heavy
work.
heavy work.
That's
crop
why I
and
can't go working
factory.
for there right now.
Right,
I can't
I
lift
told-
50 pounds every day right now with my health. Yeah,
absolutely not. And they
very
were willing
hard
to
labor.
do it. Let them do the work. If that's what they want to do and they're okay with it, who are we to deny them from doing that work? It has to be done. It has to be done, And so my friends, in the UAW, I'm sorry that you all are experiencing, the tariffs and the work part shortage. That's unfortunate because these people who are in these factories, they want to make a living for their families. They're getting short work week, limited hours because of stuff like this. So,
Excuse me. Yeah,
We got Leon.
good points, Leslie. Joe, do we have a caller? All right. Good morning. You're on Veterans Views Radio Show. How are you?
All right, my ears were burning for some reason. I couldn't figure out what, but then,
Joey
you know,
Payon.
I heard Joey and Crayon, so then my ears started burning. So
Yeah. How many crayons have you had so far?
well, they tasted pretty good the oatmeal this morning instead of raisins, so they were pretty good. They went down in pieces. The problem is they come out the same way they went in. That's
all
it.
right
So,
now.
A little bit TMI for the show this morning, Joe. I love it. I love it.
Too early.
Yes. So Steve said he's going to go to the breakfast.
I heard this.
Yes.
The offer still stands. So since thing, I'll offer to buy your first breakfast for you if you like, my friend. If you make it either September or October and stuff like that. I know. Leslie said she had a reunion and stuff like that. And I got mine coming up in the middle of September also. So, but hopefully you can make it. Be great to have you all there and stuff like that. And you guys can stand up. And of course, most of the guys know Connie and stuff like that. And know Steve. They know you from everything else. But just stand up and tell them a little about yourself, what's going on, and stuff like that. We have a real nice time over here at the Cafe Stelio, Sarah Maryville.
Yeah, Leslie has a class reunion the weekend
no,
of.
excuse me, I apologize.
No?
Mine is the 20th of September.
Oh, so you can make
I
it.
can.
Okay, so guess what? Guess what, Joey? We're going to be there Saturday,
Yeah.
September 13th, all three of us.
I'll
And
make sure invitations go out to all three of you.
and we've got our co-host Rocky coming back next Friday,
Right,
so
right.
maybe
Rocky's
he'll
got
join
next
us.
Friday.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can get
I
all
got
four
one
of
for
us
the-
out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Rocky's helping with flags and everything else, so I'm sure he'll remember who I am and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
of course, there's too many people who don't know who I am. So that's. But hey, Connie, Barbara was able to get more copies of that. What is it now? Sip and a paint and sip is what it's called. It's a paint and sip. Okay, for Thursday, September 25th. Okay. So if you can make it by or we can meet, I'd like to get you copies and you can have them there for the radio station and read them. But this will be the Monday being the first, and then just a few more weeks. We only need a few more people to make the total of 20 and stuff like that. So and then it'll be a real nice class. The first one we have is real good.
Have her share the flyer with me, and I will share it far and wide on social media and mention it on the radio show from this point forward. Okay.
You better come over to see Quincy. I mean, it was his birthday on the 27th.
Happy birthday, Quince! I'll give him a big kiss for me. I'll tell him Auntie Connie misses him, and I'll be there. I'll be there to visit soon. Okay.
That'd be great. Okay.
Right.
So, we want to push this thing for it's a fundraiser for the ladies auxiliary, stuff like that on September 25th. It's a Thursday evening. It's only from I think 6 to 8 and stuff like that. But they have a really good time, and meet people, and you'd be surprised how many people, men, women, and everybody, kids, all get out there painting and stuff like that. And some of the pictures come out are really fabulous. You'd be surprised what people have inside them once they find out they can start painting and stuff like that.
Yes. So what time September 25th is it?
My reunion starts at 5. Her 6 to 8, dear. 6 p.m.
All right.
8. My reunion is the same day, the 25th at 5 o'clock. And I got to find a way out there and stuff like that. On the same day.
I'll talk to you about that. We'll talk about that later. We'll find a way for you to get there. We'll take care of you, Joey. So that's September 25th from 6 to 8 at American Legion Post 54 in Hobart. We'll be giving more details about this paint and sip to benefit the American Legion 54 Women's Auxiliary, or the auxiliary, excuse me, not the women's auxiliary, but the auxiliary. So, all right. Well, Joey, thank you for...
It's our Legion, but it's over at VFW 5365 over on Indiana Street. It's not,
okay.
Have a Legion.
It won't be taking place at the Legion then. It's at the VFW. All right. Well, get me a flyer and we'll get more information out. Okay, my friend.
You will do. Okay. All right. You guys have a nice holiday weekend. Okay. God bless. And okay.
We'll see you at Cafe Stelios on Saturday, September 13th. Okay.
Right. Crayons up.
Crayons up. Crayon side up. Hoorah. Semper Fi, my friend. Let's talk about Leon's obstacle course. Okay. Leon, hopefully he can zoom in with us. He's taking care of all the logistics on site at West Beach at the moment. Hopefully he can hop onto the Zoom and talk to us a little bit. But September 14th, Leon's Heroes obstacle course race. I did this. It's a wonderful time. It's at West Beach in the Indiana Dunes National Park. You have obstacles. You start going up the big, if you go over to West Beach, if you're familiar with it, there's a big dune going westbound from the main parking lot, and that's how the race starts. You start going, well, I think you have a couple of obstacles, and then you go up this big dune, and then you encounter other obstacles, and it's a really fun time. It's challenging. You can do whatever you need to. You don't have to go over every single obstacle. The whole point is to get out there, challenge yourself, do what you can do safely, and just keep moving. Okay. And it's a wonderful time. It's September 14th at West Beach in Gary, 376 North County Line Road in Gary. Go to Leon's Triathlon. Let's see.
Oh, they're at West Beach?
Yeah, they're at West.
I thought they would be
course.
farther down by Mount Baldy.
Oh, that's over in Michigan City.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Pretty eastbound. Yeah, that'd be great if they could do it there, but it's kind of like it's not central. It's not a central location, so all the people in Lake County would have to go pretty far east. So I think he's trying to keep it like a centralized location for people coming from all over the counties. But go to leonstriathlon.com and learn about this. Register. It's September 14th. And Joe, can we show some photographs from that wonderful time? I was very, very blessed to be invited to do the obstacle course. I was invited by Mr. James Chancellor of American Veterans Collection, and I ran it, did it with him, and there.
Look at you, Connie.
Yeah, that's. I think I got the photos numbered. Oh, there's Jim going over some. You don't have to show them in order, Joe. And there I am going over a barrel.
What, did you have a ruck on your back?
And that's the can you slow down a little bit, Joe? And that's the that's the big
Hill?
dune that we
Okay.
that we start
Wow.
off with climbing, and there are U.S. colors adorning everything. It's just a beautiful, beautiful event. And there we go. There we are going through a little barrel. So we kind of had to low crawl through a little barrel. And there's Leon.
Leon.
There's Leon speaking with people. Leon works harder than you'll ever. He's just the most hardworking patriot you're ever going to want to find on this planet. And he works so hard for us. And then what else we have? Oh, and I competed in this with the three. Starting up, if you look at me, I know the people who are listening to the radio can't see this, but I run with three United States Marine Corps heroes, and they're on my back, on my camel back, and that is starting at the upper left and going clockwise. They're all Marine Corps veterans: Kyle David Whistler, James Dexter Morris, and Chris Devil Dog Setchfield. I carry them with me through 22 Too Many, the organization. It pairs people with the surviving loved ones of veterans who have taken their lives, who have died from the war within. And we carry these heroes' photos on us, and then we have developed relationships with the surviving family members. It's a wonderful organization. Check it out, 22toomany.org. That's the numeral 22, the word 2, TOO, and then the word many, MANY.org. Go there, get involved. If you know somebody who has died by suicide, contact Carrie Jacobs, the co-founder, by going to 22toomany.org. And with the family's permission, you could even be carrying that loved one with you and keeping their memory alive. So get involved. And what else we got there? Do we have another one? And there's Jim Chancellor talking. That's Mr. Tom Bainbridge. Tom Bainbridge, of course, as we know, sings the national anthem.
Which one is Tom?
Mr. Chancellor's on the right.
Okay.
And that's Mr. Tom Bainbridge on the left. Oh, and Gino's here. Hey, Gino. How are you, my friend? Longtime producer of Veterans Views radio show. Tom Bainbridge sings the most beautiful national anthem. So sublime at events. Very beautiful bass voice.
Yeah, he does sound good.
It's
he does
beautiful.
really good.
Absolutely
He
beautiful.
usually does them in this area.
Yes.
The national anthem.
Is he the one that sang at the Veterans Dinner last year?
Yeah.
Yes. And what else we got there, Joe? Let's see. And there's Mr. Chancellor on the left. That is Jose Diaz, the outgoing commander of American Legion Post 16 in Munster. Very active in the community. Extremely active. Coast Guard veteran. And there we go. There is starting. I'm pointing to Leon. Leon is the second from the left. That's Jim Chancellor. That's Leon. That's Luis Rodriguez. And I'm sorry, I cannot identify because it's a little fuzzy who the other veteran is. That was before the race. Yes.
Greg Mocha.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
What time is the race?
So the time of the race it'll be in the morning on the 14th, early, about 7 o'clock. And there's a Marine Corps detail, honor guard, before the race. Very young U.S. Marines.
So how long does this race go for?
So as long as it takes you to finish.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a 5K.
Oh, it's a 5K?
Yes, and it goes through. It goes up that big
Hill,
first
the big
dune through the trails, through the single track and wide track trails and on sand, and then it goes up the West Beach Succession Trail, which is it's a big long staircase. It goes up to the top of the staircase where you can see a beautiful view of the lakefront. You can see all the way across to Chicago. It's the Diana of the Dunes graphic up at the top there. Oh, there's Jim and me going over a.
Are you allowed to take pets with you?
I did not see any. I don't believe animals are allowed there. The canines are.
No, not
yeah.
emotion. No, just a regular.
Right. No, I didn't see any. And there we are going over we're kind of going up and over a obstacle course thing that you see in boot camp. That was
have
fun.
That in the Navy.
Yeah. So, and you don't again, there were people there who can't climb those things. Just do what you can. Just do what you can. I don't know if you have to go over everything if you're competing. We did it for fun, so that we were comped very generously by Leon, and so we just did what we could.
Now you said the competing or people actually competing in this 5K?
for places, and yes,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, and there's that's the Succession Trail, and he adorns the entire staircase. It's just beautiful. And then you go off of that Succession Trail, a huge staircase. It's almost a mile long, probably about 0.7 miles, and it goes out onto the beach. And then we went through tires on the beach. It's just you did a little bit of everything, and we were so tired after that.
I
It
bet
was
you
a
were.
wonderful day.
Leon does such a good job
Yes.
with organizing those events.
Yes, he does.
And the one at Wolf Lake is also very
The triathlon, yes.
always
Yes.
very well done.
Yes.
Very
And-
patriotic.
That's at the base of the Succession. That's me that we were carrying fire hoses.
That's what I
Yes.
was going to say. Okay.
Gosh.
Okay.
That was-
You're a sturdy little lady, aren't
Well,
you?
I was very overweight. I was overweight from having COVID, and I still haven't taken the weight off. But you know what? We did it. I did it. As uncomfortable as it
job.
was, I have the use of my legs, and I did it. And I was encouraged. You can keep going, Joe.
That's that willpower.
So-
Yeah, and there's Mr. Chancellor with the.
Okay.
Do we have him on the line? Is Leon there, or do we have a call? Okay. Go ahead. You're on WJOB Veterans Views, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, G.I. Joe, G.I. Jane, and listeners of the world.
Commander Ernie Dillon,
What's
how
up,
are
Ernie?
you, sir?
How are you doing today?
Long time no talk. What a pleasure.
I've often wondered to all the above. But anyway, a couple of things. Don't forget the Lowell Labor Day Parade, one of the oldest parades in Lowell, in the state of Indiana, and I got to give kudos to the American Legion post there in Lowell. They do a wonderful job, and for years they let us lead the parade with their American Legion post, and I always enjoyed that, but it's just a reminder for everybody. Secondly, I have three things. Secondly, being right about flag etiquette as a reminder, I believe, and then someone could call in and correct me, our Commander-in-Chief, President of the United States, issued an order to have flags flown at half-staff over the Labor Day weekend, I guess in memorial or honor of the students in Minnesota. And I don't have to get into what all that's about. I think we all know, but I think, but I wanted to remind everyone, I believe you're supposed to be flying the flag at half staff for, Labor Day weekend. And also, a reminder to Steve Bramer, that the American Legion Post 168 is meeting Tuesday at 6 o'clock, and we expect our service officer there.
Good
And
job.
any other members listening, and I know they all do, and Joe McCarthy and Pat and Bill Emerson, and I can go through the list. But anyway, I just wanted to make those announcements. So anything else going on I need to know?
Ernie, thank you for that
You
reminder.
did good. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we're already flying. I've seen flags flown half-staff already. So I don't think
Good.
people are even. I think the executive order went into effect before has already gone into effect from what I've seen. So definitely don't wait till Labor Day weekend to do that. So that is a terrible tragedy.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Terrible
is.
tragedy. But also, thank you for reminding us about the Labor Day parade, because also the Patriot Guard Riders, the Indiana Fallen placards will be in the parade, and I will be carrying a placard again this year.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, so the Rosenwinkels, the Patriot Guard Riders, and actually the Patriot Guard Riders will be on the radio show in 2 weeks. So they're going to come on and
Great.
yes, and we're going to and please come on. Whenever you want to come on, Commander Dillon, Ernie, we want to have you back on. We are.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been talking to Gino. He actually is in the studio right now, and we're putting together.
Gino.
Yes.
Peruzzo. He's got a Saturday show, I think. Old School Music, him and Dave Innes.
Yeah, we're going to have that second part of the 15th anniversary show, Walking Down Memory Lane. As you know, we're continuing on that. So we're probably going to do that at the end of September. Gino's going to be part of it. You come, Bill Emerson, Pat O'Donnell, and there'll be some surprises there, but I'm not going to say anything because loose lips sink ships, as you know, as you say. So.
Loose lips sink ships. Yeah, that's an old Navy slogan, and it makes a lot of sense, especially those of us that's been in the military. But, well, listen, I'll let you get back to your program, and I wanted to also welcome aboard the new guest, the lovely young lady there with you today and last week, and doing a wonderful job representing Post 16, which is doing a great job as they move forward and carry the torch of the program. And so I'll leave it at that, and we'll see you, Steve, at the meeting.
I'll be there.
Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you, sir.
I told him, too. Last time I talked to him, I was like, man, you got to give me a reminder because it's the very first meeting of the month for me. Mm-hmm. So by the time, like, my other meetings come up, I'm like, oh, I missed it. So, yeah, you did good.
Oh, we need to update Commander Dillon, though. You're no longer a member of 16.
Okay.
You have transferred to the Indianapolis All-Female American Legion.
That's right.
Yes, so you're a proud
Go
member
ladies,
of there. Yes.
Go ladies.
Yes, go ladies, go ladies. So, yeah, so do we have any more? You want to show a couple more? Yeah, let's just show the finish. The finish line.
So
Where you're
I wanted to talk about claims that
Yes.
the report came in for last year. So 62% of claims were approved last year, and they're saying that they're up. They adjudicated 2,524,115 claims in 2023. Or no, in 2024, compared to 2,517,519 claims in 2024. So they did more last year than they did the year before. But what is getting me is some of these, they're saying 61% were approved. But when you look at what was approved, the highest approval, claims for approval was tinnitus, knees, and paralysis of the sciatic nerve. And, you know, I'm curious how this works when they talk about which ones were approved and which ones weren't, because if they approved the tinnitus but they denied everything else, does that still count as an approval in their book? Because if you're just approving tinnitus the whole time, that's not really helping the whole situation. But they're saying of the claims approved last year, 64% received 70% or higher, 23% received 100%. So roughly 40% of the approved claims in fiscal 2025 were related to the PACT Act, which is good. I mean, that was landmark legislation for claims. So let's see. As of Saturday in July, the department had 675,319 pending claims, with 154,000 of them being considered backlogged, which is 125 days or more. So, I mean, it's good because 2023 they had a backlog of 1.1 million. So, I mean, they're getting better with that at least. But you know what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of people are getting denied when you don't have anything in your records pertaining to the injury, which is not right. You know, they even had an article where the VA admitted that they were doing MST claims wrong for like the first 2 years that they tried. They made that new law. So what they were supposed to have done is they were supposed to have laxed the requirements to get service connection. Well, they didn't abide by them. So, you know, all these people were getting denied MST claims when they shouldn't have been.
Yep. And I've been hearing that I ran into somebody at Grindhouse Coffee recently who worked for the VA, and he said that all of the MST claims right now are being denied automatically.
That's
and
crazy.
I don't know if that, yeah, and I didn't talk. I know, and I don't know if that's true. That might be just from his standpoint. I don't. I haven't
Okay.
talked to other VA. I haven't talked to other VSOs, veteran service
Okay.
officers, to see if that's something that's happening across the country.
Yeah.
But from his experience, I mean, think about that. Why is that happening? And I'm in the middle of a claim right now, and it makes me wonder: is it even worth going through everything?
That bothers me
Yeah.
because to go off for a minute, the young lady I was reading up on the Norfolk Navy sailor Angelina Resendez, she was murdered by another sailor.
from out here, actually from Calumet City, who's from Calumet City.
See, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. But 9 days they took to find her body.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
I was just reading about it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was covered up. It was covered up
covered up.
by the command out there. Covered up.
Oh my God.
Because it was Fort Bliss, Texas, that has a history of terrible sexual harassment and sexual assault. And,
See, that's
and the
a
commanders,
shame. That's a shame, man.
and it cost this young woman her life.
Her
and-
life.
Yes.
And it bothers me because I remember years ago I went to a UAW military veterans conference. And this guy from the Air Force came up to me and all the women who participated, and he thanked us for our service. And you know why he thanked us? He said, because unlike men who have to sign up for selective service, women don't. But the fact that we were willing to sacrifice to join the military, to do our part. And
Yeah.
you do this, and then you join the military, not to get killed by the enemy, but get killed by a shipmate
Yeah.
or another service member.
Yeah. That's such a shame.
It's a shame.
When we're doing claims, we have to look at it as a way of how are we going to get around the VA, right? So when I'm doing an MST claim, what I have to do is look at after the incident, if there was anything that you can prove something happened at that time. So like, did you have any counseling statements? Did you fail a PT test? Stuff like that. You can use to prove that, look, I was doing good, and then bam, something happened right here, and then
change
look,
the trajectory
yes,
of my time
yes.
in the military, or my
But
life.
it's sad that you have to do that.
have
You
to
shouldn't have to
prove.
do it like that.
You have to prove. A woman has to prove, or if a man has been sexually traumatized, because that's another thing that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Women, we know this is unfortunately something that happens to us, but what about the men who are subjected to that?
And
They're
they don't come
shamed.
forward out
They
of
will
shame, and
not
they don't
come
think they'll be
forward.
believed.
They will not. They will not. And if it's hard for women to come forward, a man is not coming forward.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's some serious stuff there. We gotta
Deal with.
do better. We
Yeah,
gotta do better
absolutely.
and keep on that. And let's show Joe. Can you show the Get Involved flyer for everybody? I'm going to talk about the contact information. Leon is looking for thank you. So as for those who are watching on the live stream, whether at WJLB1230.com or on our Veterans Views YouTube channel, there's the information. For those who are just listening on the radio, if you want to help, and Leon needs a lot of help with this, it's a huge, huge event, and he will appreciate it, and you'll be doing something wonderful for our veteran communities. Contact Leon Wolick at 219-263-8345, or you can email Leon at Leon's Triathlon, all one word, Leon's, Leons, Triathlon, TRIATHLON at AOL.com. I'm going to repeat those two forms of contact again. Leon Wolick, 219-263-8345, or Leon's Triathlon at AOL.com. All right, and so this is September 14th in the morning. This wonderful obstacle course, I'm going to be out there. I would actually like to cover this for the radio show out there with some sound equipment.
That'd be nice.
So, yeah. And,
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
kind of want to participate, yet at the same time kind of cover it too. So, so please contact Leon and get involved and help out with this. And some really quick announcements. Our Vets and Coffee Social. It's the second Wednesday of every month. It's September 9th this next month. We're almost into September.
hard.
Yes, it's
Wow.
at the Wicker Memorial Park Clubhouse in Highland, Indiana, from 9 to 11. A wonderful time to talk and have some coffee and donuts, make some connections, have camaraderie with other veterans, and also there are vendors there to connect us to very important services. And what else do we have? Oh gosh, we got a lot of stuff. As Commander Dillon had said, the Labor Day Parade in Lowell.
That is a nice
yeah.
parade too.
It's
I like
beautiful.
that parade.
Yes.
So many people turn out for that.
It's
How
a
many
major.
miles is there in the parade?
Oh gosh, when I was in it last year, it was about what was it, a mile and a half, maybe
that's
something
not
like that.
Yeah, that's
It was
I don't think
A
it's
little
too bad.
bigger than the Munster parade at the 4th of July parade?
Yes, it's larger than that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's longer.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I think ours was just a mile, and they called it a fast-moving parade, and it was fast-moving.
Well, we had almost 50 vendors at Munster this year. That was
Oh.
that was unprecedented, but it's a very short parade. It doesn't
Right.
go on that long. It starts like at Homan Avenue and Ridge, and it only goes to the town hall. That's
Right.
not even a mile, really.
Right.
So, but this thing is beautiful, and I think there are even more vendors. There are so many organizations out there. The AVMRA, the Patriot Guard, so many organizations helping, and we had also 1441 Foundation, the Hornickels, as we talked about on this show a while back, a couple years ago. Dayton Hornickel, United States Marine Corps veteran, died by suicide. His family started the 1441 Foundation out of Lowell. So go check out them, 1441 1441.com, I believe it is. Let me get the website to be absolutely certain. 1441.
So while you do that,
Yeah.
you know where I went last night?
Where?
Combat Bike Saver.
Yo, did you see
For the
Jason and
first time.
everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you say that on
That
the
was
show
my
at the
first
beginning?
time
That's
I've
great,
been there. I
Steve.
forgot, but they've
Oh.
been trying to get me to go up there for years, and
Oh.
I finally went last night.
I found it. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
it's the 1441 foundation.com. Again, the 1441 foundation.com. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. No, that was nice. I mean, I
Isn't that a
was
beautiful
impressed.
building?
Oh my God, that is awesome.
They are amazing. And also, on that note, you reminded me, Jason and I are commissioners on the Friends of the Veterans Memorial Parkway Commission, and we are dedicating the site now on November 8th of this year at Sowerman Woods of the World Wars I and II and Holocaust Museum memorials. That's a big deal. So stay tuned for that. We'll
I love
be
that
announcing
idea,
that.
Tim.
We'll be announcing that soon. And the Middle East Memorial, I'm on the subcommittee for the Middle East Memorial. We're also going to be building a Middle East Memorial for all of those fallen in the Middle East. That'll be the next one, actually. I think that will be breaking ground. So, actually, I think it's World Wars I and II that will break ground first, but we'll be giving everybody more information on this. Mr. Don Ensign, Vice President of the Friends of the Veterans Memorial Parkway Board, and President Mitch Barloga, we're going to have them on the show to update everybody on these wonderful memorials to honor our veterans. So, what other events we got going on here? Let's see.
Let's see. The DAV has their tribute dinner in November. I can't remember what day it is, though.
I have a stand down that's very important coming up.
Nice.
Yes.
I like stand-downs.
Yes, this is going to be at the Railcat Stadium. This is Friday, September 5th. This is the day, by the way. I'll also announce this again. Rocky, our co-host, is coming back next Friday to the show after a year TAD, a temporary active duty with Operation Spartan Shield as part of Operation Inherent Resolve. He has gone to 4 countries in the Middle East. We cannot wait to have him come back.
4
He's
countries.
home. I know.
That's crazy.
And the sacrifices he and his family and every military family of those who are still serving for our enduring freedom, thank you from the bottoms of our heart. But that day he comes back is also the Northwest Indiana Homeless Veterans Stand Down. That's going to be at the South Shore Railcats Stadium in Gary. It's going to be Friday, September 5th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so that's 08 to 1300. And it's going to have so many things there, so many providers vendors. We're going to have free services for veterans with mental health resources, social services, employment, legal aid resources, medical assistance, housing referrals, VA benefits, haircuts and manicures. And for information, there are 2 people you can contact with phone numbers. The VA social worker Sheila Mitchell Erb. You can contact her at 312-504-2668, or Larice Wesley of Veterans Life Changing Services. Larice's number is 219-455-6689. Once again, Sheila Mitchell Erb, 312-504-2668. Larice Wesley, 219-455-6689. I plan on going to that after the show. And we're going to have a huge bash for Rocky. Cake, streamers, U.S. colors, balloons, just coffee. Please come. Everybody is invited to the studio. We're going to have Adrian Santos, North Township trustee Adrian Santos. Congressman Frank Mervan is going to zoom in for a little while because Congressman Mervan was at Rocky's last show last year before he deployed. So now he's going to say a few words for his show coming back. So everybody, please, we want it. Avmra, Patriot Ride Guarders, ride your bikes here. Let's make a huge welcome home party for Rocky. Yeah.
I'm excited for Rocky to come back.
And we got, what about 3 minutes, Joe? 2 minutes. I'm getting the wrap-up sign.
All right, so what do you, last words? What you got?
What do you want to leave everybody with,
I want
Leslie?
everybody to have a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Be safe. If you're going to barbecue sober, please.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need any fires. Mm-hmm. And just enjoy the time with the family because a lot of people are still working long hours, and so this is a long weekend for a lot of people. So just enjoy the time with the family. And I want all the children who are in school, please have a safe and productive school year. It's sad that the situation that happened yesterday, kids can't go to school anymore.
I know.
And just be kids. They already don't want to go. They already hate homework. So now they have to worry about if somebody's coming into the school. Mm-hmm. So, And for the teachers, God bless you all. I wouldn't want that job for anything because right now it would be too hard for me to do the job. So
there's no way I'd want to be a teacher nowadays.
No. When we were growing up, teachers were teachers. We respected our teachers. Teachers put the fear of God in us. So these kids now,
I remember getting paddled still.
Absolutely.
You remember that?
Of course. Miss Bernstein, if you're still around, I'm going to get you, girl. Miss Bernstein, wherever you're at, I'm coming for you.
That's awesome.
That was in 1972. That woman paddled me. And it's still with me. 1972.
She had the one with the holes in it.
No, she had the ruler. She taped them together, 2 flat sides, masking tape on each end. So even though it was supposed to be more impactful, it had little clack clack. Yeah, Miss Bernstein, Pittsburgh, PA, wherever you're at, I'm coming for you, ma'am. That lady's probably in her 70s or 80s. I got to get you, Miss Bernstein, just one time.
I'm going to have her on the show and surprise you one
Man,
day.
if
She's
Miss
going to give you the hug you deserve
if
after all these years.
she comes in here. Isn't it funny how, teachers never get their props, but I don't care. You can see anybody famous, they always make reference to that one teacher, that made an impact in their life. So, Miss Bernstein, it's you, girl.
Yeah.
All right. So to recap, half staff for U.S. colors. If you are, and that's for a flagpole. If you are mounting your U.S. flag on your home, the way to do something half staff is to put something called a morning streamer, and you can buy them anywhere. They're a little black ribbon, a little black morning ribbon, and you hang that. Yeah, you hang that on the pole at the top. And it drapes across the colors. That's how to fly half staff on a house mounted flag. So then we'll keep the victims, their families, in
so
our
I have
thoughts
a
and
quick
prayers.
question with
Yes.
the morning.
Yeah.
So
and we have to wrap it up real quick. Got like 30
lose
seconds.
a family member that's a veteran, and you can do that personally.
Oh, you put that on yourself. Yes.
No,
I
no,
know
no.
it.
Like, because, nationwide, a person might not recognize your family member. We lose a family member who's a vet. We can hang our own flag, half staff with the morning.
Yes, there. I don't believe there. If I don't believe there is any, and we can check this. I'll look at
That's
the
a good
American.
question.
That's a good question
Wow,
for Commander
I never
Dillon,
heard that one before.
and I'll research this after the show if we can put that on. Or it has to be a directive by either
Right,
the
that's
president.
what-
So that's the question
Yeah.
for next week.
That's the question for next week for
Yeah.
flat etiquette. And thank you to
Good.
Commander Dillon for reminding us of this.
Okay.
So everybody please have a wonderful day. And remember, we're seeing hard times in our country. Everybody be kind. Everybody's going through something. Be kind to everybody. Even if they're not kind to you, be kind. It'll be a ripple that ripples.
That's right.
Yes, it'll be that pebble that ripples across the ocean. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, next week, Friday, Rocky Rockwell comes back to the show, everybody. We're giving him a big bash to welcome him home. And thank you, everybody, for your enduring, selfless service for our enduring freedom, all of you. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday. Hoorah.